Hey everyone, I just want to give a brief update on what is going to come in the upcoming weeks. Hopefully this should take no more than 5 or so minutes, so here it goes. First, I'm going to take a week or two off from Zelda, and I actually have a few reasons why I'm doing this. First reason is I'm going back to school on Sunday and I have to get resituated in. Second, I basically lost my confidence somewhat when doing this LP. I don't know, I guess I just felt a little bit unmotivated to do it. And that is probably a little bit because I'm kind of worried that I'm boring you guys out. Because, I mean, I don't want to do that to you guys. I don't want to bore you out. I really care about you guys a lot. I worry about you guys sometimes. Now, does that mean I will stop doing this LP? Not really. It's just I need to basically get my second wind in, so then I can hopefully regain some confidence and some motivation back, so then I can actually continue on with this LP. Because this is, after all, one of my favorite Zelda games. I had fun doing this when I was a kid. I would really like to relive that past. But I understand it isn't quite easy LPing a game when you have so many other burdens on your mind. But yeah, in a nutshell, I've been feeling a little bit lost, so I guess having a break is probably all for the better. And now for the third reason why. The third reason is YouTube's Content ID system, which was put in place, about 4 weeks ago. Yeah, YouTube has been a little bit more volatile and danger-prone lately with its new Content ID system, which is, of course, pissing a lot of people off, including myself. But I mean, we can all hope for a way out of this, but I just don't know. And especially with games like Mario and Zelda, which are published solely by Nintendo. I mean, Nintendo is the prime developer for those games. It kind of leaves people a little bit pessimistic about doing Let's Plays of those. So I think, and I mean, of course, this is not old news either. The big Let's Players who do Mario and Zelda games, yeah, they basically, if you remember all that, Nintendo's, new quote policy was to manipulate the Content ID system so it is more in favor of the publishers instead of the creator in terms of where the money goes. Because apparently content creators are not that important. So that basically gives me a more justifiable reason to just kind of be more cautious in continuing Ocarina of Time. Which, yeah, I'm going to do that, guys. I'm just going to do this at a slower pace this time. Since, after all, I'm going back to school, I have to get this back to 5 episodes per week. So these are dangerous times. The moon is lurking over us as we speak, and in just a few more fortnights, it may just crush on us. So who knows how we're going to respond to that. But anyway, those were the 3 reasons why I decided to suspend Ocarina of Time for about a week. And yeah, I again do believe that I really should take a break from LPing. I guess it just kind of got to my head, and as a result of that, I just couldn't talk, and I began to lose a little bit of confidence in me, and grew wary of the lynch mob who hates peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. But yeah, anyway, on a happier note, what I'm also going to be doing next week, or I should say next weekend, which I think is going to be very good news for everyone. And I honestly think this is going to be a positive direction to the channel. I think you guys will really enjoy it and like it and all that jazz. So, after wrestling with myself and getting dazed in the process, I have introduced a new segment. It is called A Weekend of Hacks. Now basically, the purpose of this new segment is progressing Pokemon hacks. And since my proficiency is in Pokemon, I thought maybe this would be a good idea. And this is going to be a permanent thing, I think. I think this is going to be going on until or if you guys get tired of it. So I hope you guys look forward to that. If a lot of you remember, my very first hack was Pokemon Ash Gray, which was a Pokemon hack. And also, what I also did earlier on in my channel was I also did hacks as sort of a filler in between main Let's Plays. Like, for example, after I got done with Kirby 64, I did Pokemon Liquid Ocean, and I also did another beta version of Pokemon Chrono. And from what I could tell, they were pretty good hacks, except, Pokemon Liquid Ocean was really confusing to navigate through, and I think it was still unfinished. As was also the case with Pokemon Chrono. We just couldn't really get through it all. And yes, I love doing it. And I was also planning on doing a hack after Ocarina of Time, but you know what? Why not just fuse it in together with Ocarina of Time? I bet make you guys happy. So yes, my game musicians, we are going to be doing a new segment for the upcoming months and years. So please look forward to what's going to be in my repertoire for that segment. And yes, it is going to be a surprise hack. I'm not going to tell you guys right away. You guys will have to find that out once it first airs next Friday. What will be the mystery game? Who knows? But hopefully it doesn't include a lot of sets and violence. Or peanut butter sandwiches. Now, this game will definitely be a surprise, and it has been chosen by me. However, what you guys can do, if you have a hack that you just made, or you found from the Poke Community's website, all you have to do is submit this hack to this email address. It is obohacks@hotmail.com. This is basically the alias where you can actually submit your own hacks, so then I can review them for the best criticism I can give. And also, guys, I want to point out, your subject has to include the word hack in it. So then I would know beforehand that the next email was going to be a hack. And also, the hack you give me, it also has to be patched, of course. All hacks cannot really go without having a patch. And there we have it, my game musicians. Hopefully the instructions I gave were really helpful, and I'm looking forward to seeing your submissions. And also, one more thing. 95 subscribers. That's basically the total of my channel right now. I'm really proud of you guys. I really appreciate the support. I would have been a little bit more appreciative if you guys supported Ocarina of Time more, but as long as you're tuning into something, that I can take. And thanks, guys. And I do have something planned for when I get 100 subscribers. And yes, the next thing I am going to do is Pokemon related, but it is going to be a surprise. A surprise you'll be looking forward to once I reach that 100 sub mark. So I hope you guys will be looking forward to that, and also once I reach 100, I will be getting my own Twitter account. So I think things may be turning good for the better. And there we have it, my game musicians. That was all I had to give. I hope you guys take that advice well, and I will be continuing Zelda, but it'll be at a slower pace than usual. And it will be coming back on the 22nd of January, which is right after Martin Luther King Jr. weekend. And be looking forward to a Weekend of Hacks next Friday. So, ciao guys.